What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh no! Okay, Taylor, I think the bot is reacting to all my commands that I was doing when when I was testing it offline. Oh no. Lucario. Lucario being a wild Pokemon is weird. Weirds me out. Well, at least I guess it works. The bot works, right? What's up, everybody? Alright, we got a whole lot of nothing. Let's see if the DLC... I am so excited for part 2. We have another map we can do outbreaks in. Mankey don't need. Hootsufer don't need. Ekans I do in fact need. Okay. We can do Ekans. Let's see if this works. No, I guess not. Oh, wow, that does not work at all. Okay, so Nightbot on YouTube does not work like Extreme Elements and BadoofBot do on Twitch. Oof. That is a mess. Can I delete these messages? I can, yes. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why that doesn't work. No, don't do that. The command just doesn't work. Ay, ay, ay. Nothing is ever easy. Nothing is ever easy, I swear to God. Ugh. Where's the Ekans? There's like one Ekans here. Where are the rest of the Ekans at? Don't tell me Ekans is like a night spawn. That would be depressing.
Welcome back.
Trains with a 36 months! That's a lot of months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. Boom! Look at all them boopers. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Okay, well, there's a lot of Pokemon around me that are not Ekans. The boopers. Wait, why is... Excuse me? There. For some reason my thing wasn't sized properly. My capture device. Yeah, in 10 minutes we can do another, we can do a Pokedoku chat. I'm still salty over over the Iron Hands one the other day. I don't know, has anything else been been going on? Oh yeah, the Van Gogh Museum. Before they gave a date that they were gonna update with stock, and their website just collapsed for 15 hours straight, and they said we'll give you another date later. Well, they put everything up the other day just randomly, so it was all gone. What a mess! What an absolute mess. Garchomp went all the way around that fence to go get that Sentret. Good pathing. Good path in there, buddy. Well, enjoy the bonus booper then. I don't know why Nightbot won't work on, Let me try another command. See if that works. Alright, well some of the commands work. Good at least. This fencing is kind of... This is not... Uh-oh. Are we good? Game? This fencing is, not great. At least Bidoofbot works on the Twitch side. Nightbot might be failing on the YouTube side. But at least Bidoofbot hangs strong. Goodness gravy. Why does it... Dekins' cry always sounds so nasally. Like it's all... Like, why does it sound like that? It did not... Ekans' cry never sounded like that in, like, Gen 1. Why did Garchomp get called back? I barely walked 5 feet. Confusing. These people are brave. I would not want to be around humongous snakes just slithering all around. At least Ekans doesn't move like a Roomba. What's up, Katie? What's up, Chris? It's certainly Pokemon Scarlet and Violet still. it's still Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you know? What can you really say? Hello. Okay. Where'd the rest of them go? This is not a good outbreak. The DLC area has some really great outbreaks. This is not one of them. We're getting scraps right now. Mario RPG comes out in less than a week. That's exciting. Crazy how many games have come out this year. It's so weird that we haven't gotten like a... Okay, never mind. I forgot. I was gonna say, we haven't gotten like a spin-off Pokemon game. We got Detective Pikachu 2. Detective Pikachu 2 definitely came out this year, I think. Or so they say. My sources have claimed Detective Pikachu 2 came out this year. Yeah, there is lots of Mario. Lots of Mario. Which I feel like usually Nintendo wouldn't want to release two Mario games so close together, but I guess they're such different... Wonder and RPG are such different types of games, you know? Detective Pikachu 2 came and went. I don't think that game's gonna be pulling home anything at the Game Awards a month from now. A game of all time, most certainly. Now here's a game. Uh-oh. Okay. Garchom's just like, huh? Wee. Okay. Ugh, I always hit plus to save, man. I always gotta do it to him. Definitely getting lower. There's a lot of sound effects happening right now. Excuse me, fellas. Why is Pichu over here out in the dark? Alright, is it Pokedoku time? I'm feeling like it's Pokedoku time, chat. Are y'all ready? Oh, you are not sized correctly. Oh, that's because we had merch news on Thursday. Alright, hold on. This is still not sized correctly. What's up, Ozone? Alright, perfect. Sort of. Maybe. I will link this if you guys want to also do it. Alright, let's see what we have for today. Monotype Unova Paradox. Really? Uh-oh. I got a weird percent bundle. Scream. I love Screamtail. A Heatmore. Pan. Or Fairy Unova. Fairy Unova. I'm thinking. Okay, well, Mono Fire. Here you go with Score Bunny. I always think of the Gen 8 starters when we're thinking like monotypes. I always think of them. Who's a fairy type from Unova? I cannot think of a fairy from Unova. Oh wait. Whimsicott. Why is Delmise? Like, this should not be... I don't know how to spell Whimsicott. There. Whimsimicott. Sponge boy me bob. And then a Mono Fairy. Mono Fairy is kind of tricky because so many fairies were just, like, normal before. And it's hard to remember if they kept their... normal typing or not. Mono Fairy. Like, it can't be Gardevoir. I want to say Jigglypuff. Does Jigglypuff keep its normal typing? Again, I don't keep chat up for this. This is just me talking out loud here. I hearted the cards with Iron Hands, and that didn't work out. I think Jigglypuff did keep its typing. Who is Mono Fairy? Not any of the Tapus. Fairy. Who? No. Who is a Mono Fairy? Okay. What about one of my boys? The Swirlix counts, right? Yay! We won! We did it. Oh. Oh, we did it. Look at this list of Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Alright, what did everybody else? Cyndaquil! That's fascinating. Yeah, I mean, look at all the monotype starters that are on here. Pansear, that's an esteemed... See, nobody picks Scorbunny. Scorbunny is a meta play, chat. You get more unique points for picking Scorbunny. Nobody ever picks Scorbunny. Ooh, somebody went Piplup. Or a lot of people went... 6 people went Piplup. Blast... I never think of the G-Maxes. I never think of the G... Palpitoad. Oh yeah, Keldeo. Forgot Keldeo existed. Oh, Sylveon. Okay, so Jigglypuff keeps normal typing, but Clef does not. Okay, Swirlix wasn't that popular. Xerneas, I forgot about Xerneas. Oh, and Fido. Bramble really got rid of its normal typing? That's crazy. Oh, Togepi, of course. I never think about Florges. Anybody from Florges? The whole line. Whimsicott, Audino, Mega, and Cottony. Yeah, because Audino only gets fairy typing when it Mega evolves. Oh, people went with Valiant. Fluttermane was the least obvious choice? That's crazy. Yeah, you could have done Bundle or Wake. That's it. That's crazy. Yeah, Iron Moth. That's the only one, right? There are no other fire paradoxes besides Moth. People went with Victini. Interesting. Those are so much fun. Those are so much fun. I love them. I love Pokedokus. Okay, one of my timers for Nightbot is not... The YouTube chat is... Like, get the emoji panel out of here. There. I forgot about Wake, too. I immediately just thought about Bundle. Garchomp, are you good, buddy? Thanks. Yeah, I would have never thought about Walking Wake. If they ever come out with like a endless Pokedoku mode chat, I swear I'll stream that all the time. It's fun. It's just fun. It's also interesting seeing what other people answer too. At least there wasn't a flying psychic Pokemon. That's been on the Pokedokus for, like an entire week now. Yeah, like, give us an endless mode. That'd be fun. Yeah, I didn't think about the EVs. Sylveon would have been an obvious choice. That's crazy that Moth is- Man, they don't ever respect fire types. Moth is the only fire paradox. Is Slitherwing bug fighting? I don't even remember what Slitherwing's typing. And Slitherwing never shows up in competitive. It's one of those Pokemon I just never see. It is? Okay. It's like Iron Hand. There's so many fighting Pokemon. I need them to take a step back from fighting Pokemon in Gen 10, please. There's so many fighting starters. There's so many fighting... Like, just everybody. There's fighting everybody. You don't want a new evolution, you want a Pokemon like Eevee? Okay, you're good, Garchomp. Come back. Alright, we're looking for a green snake. Green noodle. I don't know, if I ever did like a stream bingo, one of the bingo slots would be people coming in and being like, they better make a new evolution. So you probably would be in the minority there, honestly. You'd be in the minority. I agree, though. I agree. What's a Pokemon that's not Eevee that evolves the most? I mean, Applin. Would Diplin count? And whatever Diplin evolves into? That's a lot of apples. So round. So shiny. How the NPCs in Pokemon games are just so static. They don't actually have schedules. They just either walk in circles or are just completely static in place. Oh yeah, Tyrogue, you're right. It's amazing to me that the Hitmons have never gotten a form or anything. Oh yeah, Wurmple. Big Wurmp. You know, those Pokédokus never have bug type. Speaking of Wurmple, I can't think of a time where they've had, like, bug types. Yeah, Rockruff is another one. Is one of the weirdest lines. It really is. I have a core memory as a kid. I don't remember if it was, gold, silver, or crystal. But as a kid trying to figure out how to, get Hitmontop. It just, like, kind of putting on vitamins, whatever felt right, and hoping that it would evolve correctly. They've never been good Pokemon either. Like, maybe I can't speak for, like, the Gen 2 meta. Maybe Hitmontop went crazy back in Gen 2, but even, like, Gen 1, I can't... Like, I know things like Persian were great, because Slash was broken. Everything is balanced, as it should be. Man, you know what would be nice? If this game had a Let's Go Fly feature where you could just hover above this area. If only Koraidon and Miraidon could actually fly. Oh yeah, Slowpoke and Scyther. I stand by that Cleavor, like, didn't need to exist. A Sneasler as well. I don't think their choices for forms outside of, like, Basculegion or Basculin were great for PLA. I mean, Hisui Zoroark is cool. I don't know. Scizor just clears Cleavor. You can never top Scizor. What's up, Justin? Oh, yeah. Avalugg. That's one of the worst. I would put Avalugg in, like, top 5 worst forms. Oh, Diglett and Wiglet. I think Diglett was a poor choice for this game, because we already have Diglett forms, and in Gen 7. Like, why did we need... I feel like nobody used...
Welcome back.
Wiglet and Wug
Break
Trio.
them boops out.
Break them boops out, so it shall be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 30, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44. When I have so many boopers, chat, it's hard to see the text box. So if I give a bonus booper or not enough boopers, I booper apologize. The way the Twitch box works on my Stream Elements chat is kind of weird, so... But thanks for the 46 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Ekans does have an... Ekans is so cool. Ekans and Arbok. See, you talk about a Pokemon that could have had a cool form. Arbok. Four years. Oh, God. I just turned to dust. What command is Nightbot not liking? I don't know what Nightbot doesn't like. Delete the message. I don't know. Wiglet and Wug Trio are just kind of like whatever Pokemon. I honestly prefer Alolan, Doug Trio, and Diglett. It's like you have so many... Just from like Gen 1, again, Venonat, Seal, Dugong, Jinx, Parasect. Way better choices than just doing Diglett again. It's like, since when did Diglett get like Meowth status? That's something that would be reserved for like your big marketing Pokemon like Meowth. I guess because they probably knew the anime was ending. They were like, no more forms for Meowth. That guy's gone. Yeah, Bellsprout. That's another good choice. Or Oddish. What's up, Zarok? Oh yeah, I mean Lapras did get a G-Max. Also, remember how we talked about Lucius's I almost said Lucius Malfoy. The anime character's Lapras. Well, that was not real. Good old Centro. Yeah, I think so, Midnight. I assume they'll announce Hisui Samurott this week is the next one. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, Wug Trio is just... It feels like an afterthought of a Pokemon. Down from, like, its design to its abilities and its stats. Like, I've seen a lot of weird Pokemon in, like, VGC. I've never seen Wug Trio. Did they do Sammy? Who would be next, then? I don't even remember. It's all a blur to me. It's all a blur to me. I don't know, would they do like wordier or something? I have no idea. Are they gonna do a trailer for part 2, chat? It's kind of wild that they were just on a random Tuesday. See you guys on the 14th of December. Are they gonna, like, do anything to hype it up at all? Or is it just, that's it? Signed, sealed, delivered. I got Chimchar, normal shrub. Out of, Jacques, who's just standing in the forest awkwardly over there. Clumsiest method of distributing a Pokemon I've ever seen. I mean, Toad's Cruel and Cool are not much better than Wiglet and Wugtrio, unfortunately. Micellar Might is just a weirdly negative ability. It's like, why? You guys put Iron Hands and Fluttermane in the game, and yet you're gonna do this to Toad's Cruel? That's mean. That's really rude. I think you get it at the end. You get your Sinnoh starter at the end. Raging Thunder and Iron Blade. I really hope Terrakion looks cool. If Terrakion is just a bog standard robot like Leaves, I'll be sad. Cobaleon's isn't much better. They kind of put him like behind a tree too, so it's just like creepy. It's like, why are you back there? Also, the dialogue in the beginning was like, he didn't even go. Like, he took a plane over to this random island just to give you a Sinnoh starter. Okay. You couldn't have had anybody else? What about, like, the old guy? For the set, like, literally anybody. Anybody else? I don't know. Weird. Weird. I think it would have been less weird if you, like, if he wasn't the one that sent you here. Because it's like, well, why didn't you just come with us? I guess because they had to have Briar. I mean, I feel like you could have had both. Is Briar gonna be a villain, chat? What's your hot takes, chat? Is she gonna be a villain? Are we detecting villain vibes? Can I stop getting stuck on the fence? Don't we already know their names? It's Iron Crown and Raging Bolt, isn't it? We already know their names. Momo is the villain? It made me think of Avatar. Netflix evil CGI Momo. I don't know, I've predicted a villain for, like, this entire game's lifespan, and we've never gotten one, so... There's been antagonists, I guess, but never, like, evil villain. You know what I mean? Hello. Did not mean to hit that. I just wanted to get away from the pooch. Parasol Lady. My favorite Pokemon character, Parasol Lady. Pokemon cards are kind of dead to me right now. I have not pulled anything of any value. I feel like I'm getting scammed. It's Jover. Give the history teacher more to do. Yeah, the teachers all have fun designs, and they definitely don't really contribute a whole lot. I mean, even if you go and do their classes, I feel like it's just kind of like, you know, they're just standing there and talking. They're not really out there doing anything. It's so much better than the overworld music in the vanilla game, Normal Shrub. I completely agree. This feels more like a PLA song than a Scarlet Violet song, if that makes any sense. It has more atmosphere to it than just sounding like boring elevator music. A tart apple. The best you've ever done in school. Well, I never really attended classes, so I just like kind of never did classes, so Steel Mask was pretty short. Like, the fact that I was able to beat the entire thing in one stream was kind of crazy. I mean, I liked Kieran. I liked the characters. There just, you know, wasn't a lot of meat to the bones. I am excited to see what they end up doing with Kieran's character. And where Momo will come in. Where is Momo? Is Momo in Area Zero? Is it just chilling in Unova? Where is Momo gonna be located? Is it even like actively alive? Does it have to be resurrected like the Loyal 3? Momo is the Peach Pokemon, the leader of the Royal 3. Or creator, who even knows? It's this fella, chat. Hold on. Momo, short for Momotaro, which is the story that these Pokemon are based off of. This fella. Hold on, let me get off. Love that you can't do anything on a dragon. This pink thing. That's Momo. That's kind of crazy that they put that in there. Usually Pokemon doesn't... A lot of the stuff Pokemon puts in the game files just kind of leads to nothing. But I think that's actually gonna be a thing. Wasn't there like a Slow King, or there was some item in the game file that people thought was like an indicator that they were gonna do like a China region or something, and that obviously was... I mean, I'm sure they will do China at some point, but this was years ago. I want to say like maybe Gen 6, 7. Like usually they just throw a bunch of loose threads in there and then never tie them up. Doesn't Game Freak get it? Kids love deepest lore. People will gladly sit and watch 12-hour Five Nights at Freddy's lore recaps. People deeply care about worthless lore. People love lore. Just have a lore-heavy game and then call it cozy. Boom, you have all of the buzzwords you need for a successful video game. Anything hinting to Gen 10? Well, the Gen 9 hint was grapes and orange wallpaper in Gen 8. So, who the frick knows? That was so subtle, I don't know how anybody could have figured that one out. I feel like anybody that said, oh yeah, of course, the wallpaper in that one place is a liar. I knew it the whole time. Uh-huh. Yeah, the paintings in your house, you're right. Yeah, they seem to be very, very vague. Like, oh, it's the one colored blue tile on the back of blah blah blah. What's up, Hot on the Tail? Make a 12-hour video about it, Midnight. You'll get like 10 million views. Those videos always do so well. Oh, I saw that. Congrats. Chinese Viper is cool. That's the one thing I'll give original Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, the original FNAF was great. Atmospheric, actually scary, and just enough little weird tidbits of lore that intrigue people. And then you do like 50 games later and it's like, William Afton's back again, and it's like, okay, no. I think some games get a little too caught up in lore. You have no editing skills? Hey, that doesn't stop a lot of YouTubers. That doesn't stop a lot of YouTubers. I love when I watch a YouTube video and they cut away to some like office clip and it's like 10 times louder than the original audio and it blows your speakers out. I love when that happens. My favorite little YouTube quirk. Do I have shiny evolutions? I think I have Espeon. I want to say I have Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. I have Glaceon. I want to say I have most of them. Either from Dynamax Adventures or... I know we got Glaceon in this game. That was a good shiny. I was I can't believe I even noticed. I don't know. I think I talked about this the other day, but it's like that's one of the Sonic team people answering a question that's like, when does Sonic Superstars take place? And it's like, who cares? Why does Sonic need a timeline? Like, why does this matter? I feel the same way about, like, the Zelda timeline. It's like, who cares? It's not like they're ever gonna have, like, the Zelda cinematic universe where all the different versions of Link and Zelda. Like, who cares? How is this important? It's like MCU brain rot. I don't know how to describe it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Not everything needs to be in a timeline. Not everything needs to have 50 pages of deepest lore. It's just, like, exhausting. The Zelda live-action movie. Oh, boy. If that movie turns out good, chat, it'll be a damn miracle. If that movie turns out even halfway decent, it's gonna be a miracle. Yeah, the writer who wrote, like, last Skywalker, like, all these crappy, all the Jurassic World movies. It's like, uh-oh. Again, how do you even cast for Link? And, like, God help whatever woman gets casted as Zelda. I'm sure that will go over great. And it's like, are they gonna go with Ganondorf or somebody like... not Ganondorf? The Minecraft movie. How is that even gonna work? Ugh, I hope you're all ready, chat, because the MCU is flopping. Like, the era of the superhero movie is over. Now it's the era of the video game movie. And I'm scared. A Goron will rip ass. That's a frightening, maybe realistic thing. What awful 80s music are they gonna put in the Zelda movie? Welcome to the jungle. We have lots of Gorons. Like, what is the Minecraft movie's plot even gonna be? Is Jason Momoa gonna be Steve and go and, like, defeat the Ender Dragon? Like, how... Minecraft doesn't really have a story. The Rocket League movie. I did laugh out loud that they put Lightning McQueen in there. That is funny. And they even have the Rascal Flatts song to accompany him. Like... Hello, thanks for the bits. Like, that's funny. I'm sorry, but that's funny. If I could play as Lightning McQueen in this game, I would buy. I would install. I need Owen Wilson with me gaming all the time. Immediately. Ciao. How will they translate temples and puzzles into a movie scene? 80s montage, of course. And when Link's doing his little hero montage, we'll have the hero song play. I need a hero. Oh, that made my stomach hurt saying that. That's so cursed. That makes me ill. I hate that. I feel like Link's gotta talk. I feel like Link is gonna speak. And then what do you do with Zelda? Do you girl bossify Zelda? Like they did with Peach? I mean, anything's better than how she was in Tears of the Kingdom. Link! You must save them, Link! Oh my god, can you imagine you're sitting in a theater and Link goes, well, excuse me, princess. Everybody just starts standing up and clapping. Guy in row 3 starts tearing up. Where are they gonna film? Like, are they gonna film in, like, New Zealand? Like, Lord of the Rings? Are they gonna do, like, more practical sets? Or is it gonna be a CGI nightmare? There's so many things with this movie that you have to, like, think about. You have the casting, you have the music. How much budget is it gonna get? The guy writing the movie also wrote Detective Pikachu, so he's written a lot of garbage, but I don't think Detective Pikachu was awful. I haven't seen Detective Pikachu in a long time, though. Any of y'all seen Detective Pikachu lately? Does that movie still hold up? Yeah, that's a good question, too. What is the rating gonna be? I imagine they'll go for PG? Like, is Link gonna stab anybody? Hard rated R. Only once? Yeah, same, Top. I've only seen it once. You've never- Wow! I'm surprised how many of you have not seen it. I feel like that movie was better than it had any right to be. Considering how weird the premise is. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it could have been way worse, you know? I do think Pikachu did fart in the movie, though, so... Maybe that's a bad omen. That would be kind of funny if they did, like, a... Link was about to... Maybe Link kicks a chest and it hurts. And instead of Link saying a swear, he just does his, like, voice, the yell from the games. Any game. They're all good. Also, like, how many creatures are they gonna have? Are they gonna have Rito? Are they gonna have Zora? Also, which Zora? Ocarina Zora? Majora Zora? Breath of the Wild Zora? And then you only have about 1 million Zelda games that you can... Like, are they gonna do Ocarina? Breath of the Wild? And then, how old do you have Link? Is Link a young adult? Or is he young Link? Like, there's so many... There's so many variables for this movie. It's crazy. Yeah, you're gonna have to get the people that did all the prosthetics for The Way of Water. Or was it The Shape of Water? The Way of Water? No, that's the Avatar movie. The fish movie. Guillermo del Toro's fish romance movie. Shape of Water, yes. I think Way of Water is the Avatar sequel. Too much water. 7 out of 10. Why did they choose to make it live action? Like, the Mario movie was not perfect, but it was a really pretty movie. Like, that was a nicely animated movie. I don't know, live action just seems to be the trend right now. Of course, the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender trailer came out. Howdy. Keep Ed Sheeran away from video game movies, please. I can't take any more. I don't know if that will end up being... Like, why do we need that? Does the original not stand on its own? Has Studio Ghibli ever done like branded a brand movie that wasn't one of their own? I feel like Miyazaki would hate that. They should have done the broke Studio Ghibli, woke the studio that makes the Wallace and Gromit movies. Now that would have been cinema right there. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people over here just don't respect animation. They're like, animation is for little babies, so we're gonna make it live action. Like, there's just no respect for the medium by all these bigwig executives. I really hope somebody leaks that Coyote, the Wile E. Coyote movie that Warner Brothers is trying to throw in the garbage for a tax write-off. It legitimately seems like it'd be a fun movie. Why do the Looney Tunes keep getting screwed over? I love the Looney Tunes. Seeing them continue to have awful luck because Warner Brothers hates them. So sad. You know, I bet Disney is pretty upset right now. The MCU is... that the Marvels is like bombing right now. What video game properties does Disney have the rights to make movies of? Like, what do they even do now? Oh no. Oh no. Who would you cast as Sora? Oh no. Tom. Oh god, put Tom Holland's name right next to like Chris Pratt as like overdone stale meme. I'm looking for Ekans right now. Nick Cage. I'm curious to see what properties Disney's gonna let them have for Kingdom Hearts 4. They're gonna do Star Wars, Marvel, Princess and the Frog, Moana. Ugh, I bet they'll do, Coco. I bet they'll do Coco. I would put that on my prediction list. I bet they'll do Coco. Atlantis would be a deep cut. Because for some reason, all the Disney vloggers that Tyler and I like to watch are in Japan right now. And there's a surprising amount of Coco representation in the Japanese parks. So that's my big prediction. They did Monsters Inc. and Toy Story for the last one, so... God, imagine if they did Cars, though. That'd be so funny. Sora and Lightning McQueen. Yeah, that's exactly what the float they have. They have the character's name is Miguel, right? Also, I hate it's like a weird bobblehead mascot costume. It's not a person. You know how Ariel and like Cinderella are just actual like real people, not in a suit. They put the cast member playing Miguel in a weird big-headed bobble suit. I don't like it. Is anybody gonna go see Wish? I think that comes out in, what, like a week or two? I'll be curious to see what reviews for that are gonna say. Wish is Disney's newest animated movie. It's about... I think it's literally the origin of When You Wish Upon a Star. And Chris Pine is the villain. They actually have a villain this time instead of Grandma's Depression. There's an actual, like, villain this time. I know, crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. I could not get get away from that NPC. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It also is like Disney trying to attempt a style that's like Spider-Verse or like the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Because every other animated studio has innovated except for them. And it kind of looks weird. It's almost like they went for like a watercolor type aesthetic. I don't know. Maybe it'll look nice on like a big screen, but from all the like compressed YouTube and Twitter videos I've seen of it, it's just kind of like, okay. Inside Out 2. It's kind of crazy that Mindy Kaling and Bill Hader just are not coming back because Disney would not pay them. How are you gonna disrespect my man Bill Hader like that? They offered Amy Poehler like 100% more money, and so she came back, but they gave Bill and Mindy nothing. So they said no, the hell with that. I don't know, I just think it's hilarious that what's her name's Riley, right? She gets anxiety when she turns into a teenager. Some people were born with anxiety. Why aren't they paying them? I don't know. Those are both like liked actors. I don't know why you wouldn't pay them. And then they have Stranger Things woman voicing anxiety. I don't know, Pixar's been like super weird the past many years. Like, I liked Turning Red, but Elementals was odd. So I don't know what to expect from them. watched Elementals without you. I mean, that could be a good or bad thing, I guess. What else has Disney even, like, released lately? They pushed back their, Mufasa movie. It's like, who wants to see this? Over, that Lion King, quote, live action, quote, made over $1 billion, and it's like, who saw this? Why did so many people go and see this? I don't know, I personally don't know, like, anybody who saw that in theaters. That's crazy to me. Like, how did this movie make $1 billion? How did this soulless pile of corporate garbage make that much money? Yeah, I guess you're going for, like, millennial Gen Xer parents who are like, I grew up with The Lion King. Little Timmy's gonna love this. When are we gonna hear more about the Pokemon Netflix show? Pokemon Concierge. They're making a I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Midnight. They're pretty much doing like all of their classic animated movies in live action. So Hercules, Moana. I'm sure they'll do Frozen and Tangled at some point. Absolutely miserable. Like, James Earl Jones even voice act anymore? The guy is ancient. And I know for a fact that they used AI voice, or they reused voice lines from the original Lion King in the remake version of it. Because the guy just is so old. Only snakes, no crabs. Also, no green snakes either. Like, this isn't the best Outbreak, but not having much luck. I don't know, The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie, so it doesn't exactly thrill me what they're doing with it. I don't make sandwiches for outbreaks. We have it down as low as it can go. Hey, maybe the next raid event they'll do will be giving out Herb Mystica. Haha. I'm sure we'll get a trailer for, the Garfield movie. The Chris Pratt Garfield movie. I wonder if that movie will make any money. Garfield has turned into this, like, weird, ironic, but also unironic, like, millennial meme. But I feel like people will see it just for jokes. Or maybe it'll bomb and make no money. Who knows? What's funny about the Lion King remake is that you can see a bunch of concept art for the movie. And they all have, like, they're still CGI animals that look realistic, but they had expressions. And it's just so funny that Jon Favreau was like, no, I don't want my animals to have expressions. That's not realistic. Like, okay, John. Alright, John. That's crazy. That's a meme, Tyler. That's a John Arbuckle meme. My boy John Arbuckle. I've not found a poltergeist yet. I haven't looked, so maybe if I ever feel like looking. Is that animals are expressive? I mean, it's fiction. You can do it. You can break any rules you want with your imagination. Oh, Nightbot, will you shut it? I love how these. There we go. I guess I'll turn these off. Yeah, just really weird decisions made for that movie. What was the last truly great movie that you saw, chat? That you would wholeheartedly recommend for other people to see? Good experience. I don't even know what my answer would be. I mean, the last movie I saw was FNAF, but would I really recommend that to anybody? No. No, I would not. I don't know, was Barbie good? I never ended up watching Barbie. The Lego movie. Everybody loved the Lego movie, but I watched it and like, it wasn't bad, but I don't know. I didn't grow up with Legos, so maybe that's why it didn't hit. I love the part of the FNAF movie when Vanessa gets mad at Josh Hutcherson for not locking the building when she was right in front of him when he was locking the building. Vanessa was such a weird character in that movie. Also love the part where she just throws his pills in the water. Like, who are you? Maybe Scott should worry less about goofy cameos and more about making a script that isn't bland. Together, we are Five Nights at Freddy's. How did they not have at least one part where they play Freddy's do 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 do? How do you not have that in the movie at all? Criminal. Actually criminal. They didn't, Justin. They didn't. No. There's not a single... There's not a... The office is nothing in the movie. There's no defend the office scene. There's nothing. Freddy barely does anything in the movie. Yeah, Foxy goes dum dum be dum dum dum. But don't you see, it's for the fans. It can't be bad, it's for the fans. We made it for the fans. I can't wait for that exact bullshit to be said for the Zelda movie. We didn't make an incoherent, boring, non-scary movie. It was for the fans. Critics just don't understand. It was for the fans. Seeing Zoomers seethe over critics giving the FNAF movie bad reviews is super funny, by the way. Very funny. History will repeat itself. I'm sure the Zelda fanbase, known for being sane and definitely not full of very opinionated, volatile people, will definitely not react poorly when if the Zelda movie doesn't get positive critic reviews. I mean, this already happened this year when the Mario movie came out and people were like, oh, critics don't like the Mario movie? How could this be? Hey, remember when Pokemon the first movie came out and like the critics did not like it? Yeah. That's crazy. Burger King. What chain is Nintendo and the Zelda movie gonna partner with? Remember when the Sonic movies came out and they never partnered with Sonic? They did like a taco place instead. How does that happen? It's in the name. It's right there. Speaking of video game movies, Chad, now that the strike is over, Sonic 3 is gonna start production. They're gonna start filming. Who are they gonna cast for Shadow? I'm so scared. Who are they gonna cast for Shadow? And if anybody says Chris Pratt, spare me, please. Tom Holland. Yeah, Sonic's known for loving tacos. Nothing Sonic loves more than a delicious burrito. First Four Figures announced that they're making a Sonic movie statue. It's kind of impressive because they just showed the silhouette, but even with the silhouette, you can tell that's movie Sonic. Imagine if they had stuck with the original design. Yeah, you can instantly tell. How are they even going to incorporate Shadow? Are they going to do like the Space Colony arc? Is Maria going to be in the movie? When do they introduce Amy? Yeah, can they even call it Gun? Yeah, are they gonna have Eggman in the movie? Jim Carrey said he's done. So how do you even, like... How does that even work? The little AIDS girl. Oh... Speaking of Sonic, what is that Apple... How much is Apple paying these big game corps to exclusively publish on Apple? There's a Sanrio, like, Hello Kitty game on Apple Arcade, too, that I would have been interested in playing, but I don't have... I use an Android, so... I don't have an iPhone. I don't have any Apple devices. I saw somebody joking that it was Sonic Adventure 3, and I'm like, what is this game about? If they put Chow in a Apple exclusive, like, mobile game, I'll explode. Yeah, Apple must be sending a lot of money to these companies to exclusively get their games. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Like, I'm not handing Tim like $1,400. I mean, not like Android phones are that much cheaper, but point is, I don't have an Apple product, so I don't even think I can play those. I saw a funny article that was like, the next GTA game won't be on older consoles, and it's like, you don't say. Can you imagine the Switch trying to run a new Grand Theft Auto game? It would probably spontaneously combust. You'd hear like the light of the fire inside the console, and then the whole thing would go up in flames. We're coming up on 7 years for the Switch, chat. 7 years. That is crazy. Think about how much time that is. 7 years. Mamma mia. Yeah, think about, like, where you were 7 years ago. I've also seen, like, what was the game? A game came out recently and wasn't doing well on the Switch. And it's often framed as, like, a laziness thing. Like, oh, they couldn't get it working on the Switch. This thing sucks. And it's like, this is almost 7-year-old ancient technology.
Nah.
Jordan with the 30 months! Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. Welcome back. I don't know. I can't imagine how difficult it is to try to port, like, modern games onto, like, a console that's equivalent to, like, an Amazon Kindle. Like, I hate that it's framed as, like, a laziness thing and not probably just very difficult, frankly. What game was it? I can't even remember what game was catching flack for a bad Switch port, but we've seen this a million times. I mean, even some of Nintendo's own games don't run great on this console. Imagine that. Crazy. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was a recent example, but this was more recent. I'm just like, I don't even know why some of these companies bother. I guess if you've had a Switch since close to day one, you've gotten a lot of value out of the console. I've never upgraded to an OLED. Has shiny hunting become easier than before? Absolutely. Does Security Breach run good on anything? That game is a broken mess. I don't think they've ever really fixed it. Yeah, same, Chris. Honestly, same. I will be doing the exact same. I just hope Nintendo doesn't charge too much money for whatever the sequel to the Switch is. Like, the PS5's recent, like, quote-unquote upgrade is a complete joke. It's like, why did they even bother? And then the Stream Deck just announced a new OLED version, which is kind of funny. $700? That would be insane. That would be insane. And it's not like we all know it's Nintendo. It's not gonna be like super graphics processing power Omega. It's just gonna be probably maybe PS4. maybe just like a PS4 level. Probably nothing crazy. Get out of my way. Take a PS4 over a PS2. True. That's what all the rumors were saying. I don't know, we need to get away from 2023 and then Nintendo will probably announce it early next year. I mean, they still have a few games coming out for the Switch, like that Peach game. I assume whatever Pokemon game comes out next year will be on the new console. I mean, we don't actually know anything yet about what... There's been, like, copyright patents and stuff like that. That's about as much as we can go on. Apparently, Nintendo has been showing the new console to people behind closed doors, but you know they're signing a non-disclosure agreement. You know if they leak anything, Nintendo will nuke them from orbit. Have I gotten any of the new monster figs? Who did I order recently? I don't know. The Tomy figures lately have, ever since Jenny, when they've been doing the small ones for everybody except the legendaries, have kind of been a disappointment. I liked the supersized figures more than the little ones. A Nintendo disclosure agreement. The Game Awards is next month, so maybe we'll get... I don't know. Has Nintendo ever really revealed much at the Game Awards? What's everybody's pick or prediction for Game of the Year? Yeah. Ooh, you think Spider-Man might take it? Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 3. I agree with that prediction. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna take it. And then I think RE4 Remake and Tears of the Kingdom will be nominated. Spider-Man 2 will be nominated. How many games usually get nominated for that category? Is Starfield gonna make it in there? What about my beloved Pikmin 4? Where's the justice for Pikmin 4? You should play Pikmin 4, Chad. It's a good video game. Detective Pikachu 2 sweep. Let's go! Where they can show the scene where Pikachu gets divorced on the big screen with Jeff Keighley. Pikmin 4 is better than Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm not even joking. I feel like you could have a conversation for Mario Wonder, too. Expansion for Breath of the Wild at best? Absolutely. That game also has fallen off the face of the earth. I still see people talking and playing Baldur's Gate 3. I've seen conversations about Spider-Man and Resident Evil 4 Remake. I don't see anybody talk about Tears of the Kingdom now. Unless it's like a retrospective of, hey, maybe it wasn't that great. $70 expansion. Link. Secret Stone. Demon King. Yeah, I just got the Ada DLC. How are they gonna do RE5? I'm so curious to see what they do with Resident Evil 5. What a video game that is. What a video game. Out of nostalgia. Yeah, I've always heard that 5 is better with friends. You want to do like a multiplayer experience with it. Are they gonna go back and do like Code Veronica though? There's still some other ones that they haven't really done. Kind of crazy how they've been killing it though. Dead Space. Didn't Dead Space, didn't that come out this year? Did that come out this year or was that last year? Good lord, I can't remember. This year has had so many games. My goodness. This has been like a historically good year for games. Which is really funny because you occasionally see like a tweet that's like, video games are not good anymore, and then you see all they play is like Call of Duty. Which apparently the new one is god awful. So it's like, yeah, no wonder you people think that. Did you like 3? Isn't Dead Space 3 like super divisive? People like 1 and 2, but 3 is when EA majorly interfered. And then like shut down the whole studio after. Ugh. Different but good. And Ekans is not cooperating. That's crazy. Pucci and his cry is so nostalgic. Yeah, more, action adventure-y than dark corridors with spoopy guys. Yeah, 2 had a lot of big, like, action set pieces of Isaac, like, going through that massive facility. Yeah, it's a fun franchise. I feel like there's been so many games this year. It's like, what's coming out next year? What is gonna be coming out next year? Some sort of Pokemon game, probably. I can't wait for Pokemon Day just so they can announce it and we can be free. No more obnoxious Riddler coup riddles, no more fake rumors or anything like that. Just tell us. Set us free. It's just like the Switch 2, like, just set us free at this point. I can't take this rumor mill anymore. God, if they announced Gen 10, I would be so blown away. But that's exactly what happened with this game, so... You never know. I mean, everything points to some sort of Gen 5 game, but... Like I said, you never know. That reveal trailer for this game was so weird. I stand by that being, like, way more Detective Pikachu coded than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet coded. Like, what was that reveal trailer? So weird. And then I'll never forget all the smug-ass comments I got on YouTube that were arguing with me, like, it's not too soon. This is just how Pokemon does it. Not too soon, huh? Crazy. God, if when it's Pokemon Day, chat, and we're all sitting there watching and Ilka's name pops up. God help us. And we're all sitting there waiting for the reveal trailer and Ilka's name pops up. Oh no, no, no. Ugh. That's such copium, Tyler. I just don't think a little team like that is possible to make a good AAA game. I really don't. Like, most of this game is just outsourced work because they don't have enough staff. Like, Ilka's team, I think, is even smaller than Game Freak's team. Home must have some sort of, like, weird spaghetti code going on. We have, like, a Neopet situation. Where it's just the infrastructure is just so all over the place that it's a nightmare for people to come in and try to code. Whoa, excuse me. Okay, I ran into it anyway. Awesome. Oh, Lord. I think Unity is set to, like, fire a bunch of... That announcement backfired on them so hard that they're having to lay people off now. Yeah, it's kind of funny when all these video game, like, it's kind of the same thing with, like, Bethesda, when you have your own in-house engine, and then Ilka comes along and does BDSP in Unity. Probably because it's just a bunch of young developers that learned Unity in college. Again, that's what Unity likes to do. They like to force their software onto schools. So that's what developers learn in school. So Unity is more used. It's like Adobe. Adobe does the same thing. Yeah, it was truly one of those everyone hated that kind of moment. An actual everyone hated that moment. A lot of those are still mostly Unity too. That CEO stepped down, didn't he? That CEO that had that famous quote of, like, charging players for bullets in, like, Battlefront in the middle of the game. Like, real money. I mean, the Warner Brothers CEO just put out a statement that was like, we're gonna be making more live service games, and it's like, this guy is so... I can't say what I want to happen to that guy, otherwise I'd get banned. What an out-of-touch rich fuck. I can't wait for Suicide Squad to come out next year and bomb. Yeah, just what the game industry needs. More live service slop. Guy out here saying live service games are the future. One singular look at how many live service games have shut down recently would probably tell you otherwise. Wish I made like $1 billion in my salary to just be stupid. I wish I got paid like seven, 8 figures to just have no knowledge or usefulness. Well, Fortnite is not like the Avengers or any of those other live service games that kicked the bucket this year. Fortnite is unique I mean, and even then, what's his face? Is it Tim Sweeney? Like, Epic is not making money. Which... How? How? Oh, yeah, those Star Wars, I don't remember what they were called. Well, those were the games that had loot boxes that were so egregious it, like, everybody... That was another, like, everyone hated that moment where those Star Wars loot boxes were so bad that people were enraged. Man, I don't know why this made me think of it, but you want to know something that's really funny? Sakurai keeps putting videos out. It's so... He doesn't get it, dude. He is still so salty that people put the Subspace Emissary cutscenes on YouTube. He is still salty about that to this day. It's like, sorry, man, but your AAA game comes with cutscenes going up on YouTube. That's just how it is. Like, this guy just doesn't get it. He is still salty over it this many years later. Like, sorry, that comes free with your AAA video game. That's why Ultimate did not have any cutscenes. Oh, there's a shiny. Oh my goodness. Finally. Good lord. Only 2 hours later, Ekans. Fun fact about Ekans. Did you know that Ekans backwards spells subscribe to twitch.tv/silverlugia860? Fun fact. But yeah, Sakurai put out a... He's been doing these videos like weekly, and so he put out a video like the other day and was like, people were uploading the cutscenes, so we stopped doing cutscenes. And it's like, I still have really fond memories about all the Brawl Subspace Emissary stuff. What the? Why am I in a pole? It can freely detach its jaw to swallow large prey whole. Wow. Ekans is 6'7". That's a big-ass snake. But it's like, it's... That's just wild to me. Like, Smash games are never gonna have cutscenes because Sakurai doesn't like that they get uploaded to YouTube. Like, you can watch the entire Spider-Man 2, like, hour-long cutscenes on YouTube. Like, that's just how it is. That's just free with your AAA game. I don't know, that's just crazy to me. Like, the cutscenes were so much fun. And the fact that it's like a parent taking away a child's toy. It's just messed up. Like, it's not 2007 anymore, my guy. It's not 2007 anymore. Alright, I want Arbok, chat, so we're gonna look for another Ekans. Exciting Ekans hunting. I don't know, I didn't really like Smash Ultimate that much. The World of Light sucked. So it's like, this guy is just making his games worse because of that. Like, the best part of Smash Ultimate were the trailers. Because people like seeing characters interact. Like, remember when Samus and Pikachu teamed up? Like, people love that. Or, I think one of the best parts of one of Ultimate's trailers was when, like, Sonic reached out to try to save Pikachu. And they both got. It's like little moments like that stick in people's minds, and people love that. Like, I don't know. Get with the times, old man. It also, like, is this how he feels about, like, competitive stuff, too? Was all the tripping and the nonsense in Brawl done to, like, teach people a lesson? To not take Melee as serious? Like, this is a party game, a party fighting game. Why are you taking this so competitive? Therefore, we're gonna throw tripping in the game. I don't know. That's just a theory. Oh yeah, my friend Ekans. Hey, we'll take that. Nice. 2 hours of nothing, and then in 2 minutes I get 2. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. And we're good. Nice. Man, if Ekans is 6'7", then how big is Arbok? Wow. Why does it sound so like that? That's how all snakes sound. They go mwah. Still have not played it yet? Well, if you decide to, it won't take you long. It won't take you very long. If you have a free afternoon one day, you can knock this out real quick. Ooh, what a good shiny. I love this green. Green shinies! Okay, no, now we're gold. We went from green to gold. I mean, this is a good shiny, too. Crunch. Yuck. I don't want to think about Ekans crunching on it, or Arbok crunching on anything. That combo pack that they're selling with, like, the DLC is so weird. I don't know what to make of that. Charbak! 9 plushies, nice. that blue? Oh, okay. I love how the camera just... Oh, Pokemon just clip through the camera. Icon next to the Pokemon's gender. The lock? Yeah, what does the lock mean? Locked and loaded. Yeah, what does it mean to lock a Pokemon? Look at him. Blip, 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 blip. Man, Arbog's such a cool Pokemon. It's a crime you don't have a form, my friend. Cool, you can see the mark go all the way on the neck, too. Cobras are just cool snakes. See all the scales on it? Let's bring out Ekans. The last time we looked at an Ekans in BDSP, it was a Roomba. They de-Roomba-ified the Ekans. Unroombas your Ekans. The Slither's very smooth. I'll give him that. The Slither is very smooth. Most of the Pokemon in this game look good. It's just the environment. It's just everything else. Look at him go. Cool. Just casually have a little snake. Actually, a big snake following you. Well, not bad. I needed both Ekans and Arbok, so we're getting closer to filling 11 and going to 12. Was there any other outbreaks of any note? Let's see. Not the portal. Why am I going to the portal? Gins. Don't need Hoot Hoot. Don't need Mankey. Oh, Petalil? I'll never forget the Petalil, the shiny Petalil I caught on stream in PLA, and I didn't hear or see the shiny noise or sparkles. And so I went to release it, and the game said, hey, that's a shiny. And I was like, wait. Wait, are you serious? I think that was in one of our races, Tyler. I think you and I were racing shinies for PLA. Do I have Litwick? I don't think I do. Litwick is one of those annoying ones because it's only spawning at night. And so you whittle it down, and then it's daytime. Same thing with Volbeat. I have Illumise, but I don't have Volbeat. It's because they're annoying night spawns. I hate that. Why do they have to be night spawns? Because again, you can't change the time in this game, so you just have to wait. I saw Joe Sarabi say one thing that would be nice in the second part is for if you could change the time, and it's like, huh. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice, actually. Yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I would say this was a great success. 2 shiny snakes. I'll take it. As for tomorrow, I don't know. I do want to do another randomizer with Tyler. Maybe we'll do like Gen 3 or something. Or maybe we'll do Dynamax. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how we're feeling. But if you're new here, check out the Discord. And the YouTubes. Litwick's shiny line isn't actually that great. I wish they were better. But yeah, thanks for chilling tonight, everybody. Thanks for all the resubs and the follows. I appreciate it. And see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good one.